Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. My name is DB333, and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4 as the Central American Confederation. Now, last video, we finally finished up the war with El Salvador and Guatemala, and we finally united Central America into a most of Central America into a confederation. And we are continuing on with the Constitutional Convention to determine how the country is going to be run and who's going to rule it for this first election. So let's start the timer and let's go. And I guess we gotta wait a while, which is alright. Let's propose some naval ventures. The Constitutional Convention starts. Without a recognized central authority managing to arrange a constitutional convention between representatives of all the newly found parties has been difficult. No consensus could be made over which city should convention be held, so the city of San Salvador was eventually chosen as its geographical location. It was near the central of the Confederation. The city had the infrastructure to hold large-scale political demonstrations. It was also a symbolic place for Central American independence, as well as a place where the Primer Grito de la Independencia came to be. As the delegation arrived, proposals came forth regarding what the Confederation should look like in the near future, and the convention members have a duty to decide what shall be the future of the country. Well, welcome you all, and let's get shaking, boys. Alright. Debate on the fate of our enemies. Before the convention decides on any matter regarding constitution, it has been deemed wise by the Unionists to start the Constitutional Convention by discussing what shall be done with the radicals that set out to destroy democracy in Central America. While it is clear that the death penalty is out of the question by all members of the convention, they still need to decide on a fitting punishment for the radicals. The PUD has proposed to exile the leaders and anyone who doesn't recognize the federal government as legitimate, which is seen as the most lenient solution, but one that lets many criminals just walk freely. The Unionists simply propose to imprison them for the rest of their lives, which, while being a rather simple solution, could pose a danger for our nation in case of a breakout. The Partido de Trabajo, on the other hand, has offered a proposal where criminals can be imprisoned, but can choose to work in improvised construction squads, which will be vital during the reconstruction and improvement of our country, in exchange for reduced sentence time. Before the convention moves forward, the matter will have to be settled for the sake of short-term stability of our nation. I kind of like the idea of them having to earn their forgiveness. Yeah, let's have them earn their forgiveness. I think that's fair. The Philippines has joined a co-prosperity sphere. That's interesting. Oh, that's... Okay, executive powers. The power of the president. One of the major concerns brought up, especially with a Salvadoran PT delegation, is how giving too much power to the president might be detrimental to the Confederation in the long run. And so it should have its power reduced to having the Congress be able to overturn a presidential decision on a two-thirds majority, and they argue that it would otherwise open up a chance of an authoritarian regime rising. However, Unionists argue that a strong executive power is needed to hold the Confederation in place, as the ineffective rule of the previous Confederation was what led to its eventual dissolution. After several days of debate, the convention members are once again ready to vote on the matter. Yeah, 2/3 majority. I'm gonna go with that. Ay, Dios mío, what the hell? Oh, Jesus Christ, Argentina. You're going crazy. You're going ham on these guys, damn. As the national constitution is starting to take shape, we have to decide on the role this document will take on the nation. While the convention could install a constitutional supremacy clause in the document, rendering all local legislation useless if it contradicts the Constitution, the Partido del Trabajo representatives argue that it would reduce provincial autonomy to a dangerous level while empowering the federal government. Instead, they propose to use the Constitution as a guideline for local legislations, which shall operate freely as long as they respect some core tenets of the federal Constitution. Nah, it's gonna take it'll take precedence. Centralized Capital. One of the main issues brought forth by the Liberals is that Confederation should try to keep its members on equal footing, and with the convention about to choose a definitive capital for the nation, they have to put forth a proposal to split the three powers of the republic to different cities in order to symbolically decentralize the nation. Should the convention members consider the proposition? I like the idea of decentralizing it, so we'll go with that. Yeah. Go with that. Alright. Choosing an executive capital. After the acceptance of a Liberal proposal, it's now time to decide which of our cities should be the executive capital of our newly born nation. Among our choices are the old Guatemalan capital of Ciudad de Guatemala, which was the birthplace of the first Confederation, San Salvador, the place where the first cry of independence took place more than 100 years ago, Tegucigalpa, the original capital of the Central American Republic back in 1880, and Managua, the old capital of Nicaragua and one of the greatest cities in Central America. As the convention members retire from the presidential house of San Salvador to rest until the next round of talks, the radio announces that the new executive capital is... well, we do make a good point that San Salvador is more central. Do you like it? But Tegucigalpa is a bit more central. Like I like symbolism. I like the idea of it being of symbolism being important. So we're gonna go with San Salvador. Choosing as judicial capital. We'll go to Tegucigalpa for the judicial capital. And then for legislative, we'll go with Managua. Alright, status of the armed forces. I was actually looking at this to decide what to do. After the defeat of many military reactionary elements that once kept our citizens under their boot, we now have to decide what to do on the force that once gave them the power to end what once were free nations. It's recognized by all parties that a national security force is needed in order to secure our sovereignty, but each party has a different approach towards the armed forces. The Unionists have proposed a federal army subordinated to the federal executive power, and with a section under the direct control of the president, where it would try to strive for professionalism and superior tactics where it was possible. The Partido de Trabajo has come up with a different proposal, aiming to create regional army structures similar to those from before our nation were formed. They propose a confederation with individual armies, which would come together in case of war, but would otherwise have very little executive power, and be subjugated to each province's executive power rather than the federal government. The Partido Unificación Democracia has offered a middle ground, with a federal army backed by regional militias, similar to the system that Brazil has with their army. Let's check to see how well that's going with Brazil. Yeah, we're not going with that one. Once again, the conventional members will take a vote in order to decide the future of armed forces. Yeah, we're going to go with the Federal Army. Because just looking at it, I like the Federal Army options way more, honestly. So, yeah. Alright. One of the final steps of convention is to designate a provisional cabinet until a proper election can be made in the near future. That's fair. A social conservative, social democrat, market liberal, and a social liberal, and a radical socialist even. And I like this. I like this. It's all the... Oh, alright. Last decision by the council will be design a provisional president until the first election can be made. All the parties have put forth their representatives to fill the role till popular will can decide who will lead the country. With that needs to be figured out. Provisional president is chosen by the convention. The elections have already been officially scheduled to happen in 3 months, giving the provisional representatives enough time to ensure the availability of voting booths and ballots throughout the country. Well, temporarily, we'll give it temporary to the Liberals. But for now, I'm going to elect the Conservatives. I just did it so it wasn't, because, what's my logic? They have more, I honestly could have given to them or the, Social Democrats, but I feel like I give it to Social Democrats too much. Because if I'm honest, I like Social Democrats most out of all these ideologies. But, you know what, I want to change it up a bit, so I'm going to go Social Conservatives this game. I think I won that last time. Besides, I went with that last time with the USA. Anyway. No, I just want to mix it up. Because I want Social Democrat with a Belgium game, too. So, you know. I want to go for one of these, I think I want to go for the Netherlands one of these days. But for now, we cannot. Who do we want? We'll go with Augusto Sandino. Interesting fella. I think he used to lead the old Central America in this area, actually. If I think back far, yeah, he did. This is dirty to me. I don't like Cindy Mexico. Can you still restore the monarchy? No, you can't. I kind of like doing that fucking monarchy path. That I did the monarchy path in Mexico. Well, you still could. Well, we got 3 months until the next election, so for now we got our old friend Sakarsa. What do we agreed Grand Battle Plan, I believe. Yeah, Grand Battle Plan, I'm pretty sure at least. Yeah, this is the Grand Battle Plan path. So that works just fine with me. Let's get working on some better guns now. Because we could certainly use some, I'm sure. What the fuck? Porqué? What the fuck? Oh god, no. Come on. I don't want to fucking fight the fucking international man. Okay. I don't know what the fuck. Just why the fuck this even happened, honestly. It's probably a good idea to fucking do it now, honestly, but no. No. I'm kinda tempted to fucking go with cheats right now so I don't fucking die right now, but first off, that's cheating and that's dirty. Oh no. Please. Por favor. Hey, come on. Hey, Leon. Annie. Giacomo. Come on, man. You don't want to. You guys don't want to do this. Come on, man. What did I even do to deserve it? Okay, someone's gonna have to explain why the fuck this even happened. Fuck. Okay, I'm kinda fucked right now because of this, and I don't even know what the fuck happened. Or why the fuck this happened. Well, up the Izalco volcano, located in the Sonate Department, El Salvador, has begun a series of irregular eruptions, breaking the cycle of a once Strombolian eruption per month to nearly one every 20 minutes, along with an increasing amount of ash and lava coming out of its interior. While the Izalco has erupted nearly ceaselessly since it was born in 1722, the Faro del Pacifico is causing unrest in our population as fears of a violent volcanic eruption are beginning to surface. Well, we'll have to keep an eye on it. Okay, no. Por el amor de Dios, no. Oh no. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to fucking research this. I'll have to research this real quick and figure out what the fuck is going on. God, I might be fucked. I don't want to be fucked. Could rally public support, but it's not really gonna do much. I could donate some arms, but do we even have arms to donate? We have a lot of arms generally, actually, yeah. Oh god, that's horrible. Let's see. What type of fucking divisions do these guys have anyway? Do you have full divisions? Give me a second. Yeah, they have full divisions, so it's not even fair. Really. And they have artillery with them, too. Alright. I'm gonna have to call it here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching. Like this video, go ahead and leave a like. If not, feel free to dislike. If you want to see more of my content in the future, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for more uploads every weekday, as well as every Saturday. If you have any comments, feedback, concerns, anything of the sort, should I just delete these guys? Kind of tempted. It's going to be dirty, I know, but I don't want this series to end so soon. Alright, I'll have to do some research real quick, and I'll tag back over, and maybe destroy the troops. I don't know. So yeah, if you have any comments, feedback, anything, so go in the comment section below. I read all the comments I get, and I appreciate any and all feedback you guys have for me. If you have any comments, concerns, fuck, I already said that. God damn it, I'm stupid. If you want to support me financially, I have a Patreon page down in the link below. You can check that out. It's the only way I can make money off it. So if you think I deserve some money, go ahead and take the initiative yourself. If not, that's fine. That's understandable even. But yeah. Finally, I have a Discord down below if you want to check that out. We can chat, play games, and just have a fun old time generally. So, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. My name has been Doggo333, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.